Welcome back to CCR Productions. Today we are going to be taking a look at what I consider to be the absolute best Avatar: The Last Airbender action figure line. Not saying that there aren't some other good ones or good qualities about some of the other ones, but I feel like they just really do not stack up to how great these figures are. So let's go ahead and get on into it. Alright, so the first set of figures we're going to be looking at are what I consider to be the Season 1 set of figures. Now I have every character that appears in Season 1 minus Sokka and, of course, Blue Spirit, but he will be appearing very soon. So let's go ahead and start out with our first figure, which of course is Aang, and this figure is absolutely amazing. I absolutely love the look of this guy. He's got some great paint, great detail. It just looks great all the way around. Absolutely love the look of this guy. He does have a small little paint blemish right there, but just a very nice looking figure. He's got some nice paint abs. Just looks like they popped them right out of the animation. He does, of course, come with an accessory, being his staff. Very simple. It does fit in his hand nicely. He does have articulation, which is the exact same for all the figures. He has a ball joint at the head, ball hinges at the shoulders, ball hinges at the elbows, ball joints at the hips, and ball hinges at the knees, as well as a swivel at the waist. Unfortunately, none of these figures have ankles or wrists. These could really use them because they are a little bit tricky to get to stand. You can get them to stand, but sometimes they will fall over. So let's go ahead and move on to the next set, or the next up here we have Katara, and this figure, much like the Aang figure, is just a great looking figure. Has some great paint on the face, great, they even painted her little necklace there. The I guess kind of water tribe outfit that she has is very nicely painted, didn't miss any paint as far as I can see. Unfortunately, they don't have her little water bottle that she carries to water bend with, but they did include this very nice water bending piece. It is a little bit awkward to get to stay on her though, so you do have to kind of stick it on her shoulders, do something with it. But a very nice looking figure. Just another great figure. Same articulation, but let's go ahead and move on to... And now Zuko has some great detail, great paint, great articulation, just like all the other ones. Absolutely love the look of his face. His face looks like it popped right off the animation. The armor design is great. Paint, the quality of the plastic, just everything, the accessories. He does come with his two little fire daggers. His hair sculpt is great. Just everything about this figure is absolutely great. Uncle Iroh, and Uncle Iroh is another very nice figure. He comes with this lightning bending accessory, which so when he in the first season when he accidentally or maybe purposely lightning bends. But just a great looking figure. Again, has this very similar paint on the armor, but still very nicely done. It's just a great looking figure. Absolutely love the hair sculpt. The face looks like it popped it right off the animation. Same articulation, except this time it does have a ball joint at the waist instead of just a swivel. But just a great looking figure. Definitely recommend this one. We have what I consider to be the Season 2 set of figures. Now I know Blue Spirit and Avatar State original Aang both appeared in Season 1, but I had to figure out some way to categorize these guys into smaller groups, because otherwise I'd just be taking a look at all of them all together. But let's go ahead and start off with, by far, my absolute favorite figure out of this entire line. Moving on to another one of my favorite figures in the line would be Blue Spirit. This figure has an absolutely great, just a great look to him. Some great detail. I love the look of that mask. The chest and the body sculpt is very, very simple. Nothing really all that special, but just exactly what you want from Blue Spirit. Just that kind of nobody, but he's just super cool. Absolutely love this Blue Spirit character. Love the swords. The swords are very nice. He does come with split swords, which do both fit into his sheath very nicely. I love the look of the back there, where it's all not sewn on, but tied onto his face. He does have that little belt, but just a very simple figure all the way around. Absolutely love this. We have Toph. And this figure is absolutely great as well, but we'll take a quick look at her accessory. Very simple accessory, just an earthbending piece that's very plain on each side. A little bit hollow, but it does sit there and look very nice on the display, so it does get the point across of her earthbending. But this Toph figure does look great. I absolutely love the look of it. She has her hair over her eyes because she is blind. But great looking. Love the headband. The hair is very nicely sculpted. You got kind of the tunic thing on. That's very nice. The long shorts, the long sleeves. You do have her exposed feet with her little ankle guards, I guess, and her wrist guards. But just a great looking figure. All the same articulation, although her hip joints are a little bit loose on my figure, but I do believe that might be because I've had it in a hot place for a while now. So, but yeah, so pretty good figure. Let's go ahead and take a look at Avatar State Aang. And this is another very, very nice figure. Absolutely love the look of him. Unfortunately, I did scuff mine on his nose, so he does have a little bit of a black spot on his nose. But just a very basic figure, but still gets the point across a lot. I do wish they would have added a tattoo on the back of his neck, but not really that big of a deal. They do have the tattoo arrows on his hands. Literally the exact same as the other Aang figure, just with the white arrow and eyes. But yeah, just a great looking figure, definitely recommend. Here we have the final wave of, or set of figures, I guess, what I would consider the Season 3 final battle set. But let's go ahead and jump on it. Starting off with everyone's favorite avatar, Aang. This Aang figure is much like the others, has like, some great, the Avatar State pieces, or paint on him. Absolutely great. He's got the scar from the battle in Season 2. He's got a little mark on his foot. Very nicely detailed pants. And the arrow lines actually travel all the way around his legs, and they actually did paint his neck on this one, which is nice. He does come with a fisted hand and open hand, and then the very nice fiery piece, but that chest, his chest is looking perfect, like how it does in the animation. It looks exactly like it. So this figure is probably another one of my favorites out of the entire series. But great looking figure, great accessory. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. And you thought we were going to be taking a look at Iroh next. How could I skip my boy Zuko? This is another very great figure. I absolutely love what they did with him. His hair is perfect. He's got that his eye scar. Very nice kind of robes he's got going on. The shoes look perfect. He does have the sword, but it is just it is attached. But they do have a seam line. I'm not sure if that is on purpose, but it does look nice. Very nice looking figure all the way around. Same articulation as all the other ones, of course. But just a great figure, and of course the sword can go into the back. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We have Ozai, and this is just another one of those figures that is absolutely great. The way that they sculpted his hair is perfect. The way they have his goatee there. His accessory is perfect. The nice little fire-bending piece. He's got double fists. He's got very nice muscular details. Very nice looking pants. And he does have his, of course, his open feet. But just a great looking figure all the way around. Nothing really all that special with this guy, but it does everything you need out of an Ozai figure. We have Azula, and this is another one of those really great looking figures. They absolutely captured the way that Azula looks in the cartoon. It looks perfect, spot on. Just a great, very standard, but very nice looking kind of robe details that she has. Her shoes are looking pretty nice. She does have the nice shoes. And then the belt is painted. She does have a little hair tie or hairpin or whatever that's supposed to be that is painted. And she does, of course, come with this blue firebending piece, which honestly looks a little bit more like water to me whenever you stick it on a Katara figure. But just a great looking figure all the way around. Definitely recommend. Now, this line actually did have some vehicles. The vehicles were Appa and the Fire Nation Rhino, which I will pop a picture up of right now. So very nice. But a great looking figure. Appa's looking amazing. He's got the avatar. We'll start on the top. He's got the nice paint all the way along the head to the avatar arrow. Nice fur detail. Very nice fur detail on the bottom. On the bottom, he does have the nice little kind of platypusy. That sounds. Alright, well, getting back to the video, he does have a very nice platypus-like, is what I was trying to say. Platypus-like print, or kind of, I guess, yeah. So he does have a very nice feet detail as well. The back little, kind of area for the figures to go in is also very nice. He does have a little bit of articulation in his head, which is incredibly loose for some reason. He does have the horns, as well as his tail, which does move a little bit. But you do also have his mouth, which opens and closes, just like that, which is pretty nice. And of course, you can stick an Aang figure, or any other figure for that matter, in the back, in his actual spot for them to sit. That obviously is undersized substantially, because he should be significantly bigger, but he scales, I think, decently enough to get the point across, and he definitely looks very nice. So let's go ahead and move on to the end of it. That pretty much does it, looking at what I consider to be the best Avatar: The Last Airbender toy line. This toy line has plenty of great figures with great paint, great detail, great accessories, great quality. It has probably some of the most vast number of characters that you can actually choose from, because like the 7-inch McFarlane line only has like 1, 2, 3 characters to choose from. There's a decent selection in Diamond Select, and Best Action, I guess, has a fair selection, but I feel like this is overall the best figure selection. Has some of the best prices, like the Aang versus Blue Spirit 2-pack is like $7 on Amazon right now. Definitely recommend that set. The final battle set back here is like $12 for 4 figures. Appa's like $17, and I'm sure you can find these other figures for at least $10 each. So just a great line. Absolutely love it. From a great show. The new Avatar: The Last Airbender series is coming out here in like a week or two. So definitely excited about that. Hopefully they don't mess it up like the movie, where they pronounce Aang as
My name is Ang.
Not the best, but
And I'm
overall a great toy line, great figures, great accessories. Definitely recommend. If you enjoyed this video, airbend that like button in the face. And if you want to see more content, more Avatar content specifically, I have tons more Avatar videos coming along throughout this week. We're doing an Avatar week for the release of the new show. So firebend that subscribe button in the face and drop a comment, because it helps me in the algorithm as well as the like, and I already said that, so I'm going to go ahead and go now. Bye-bye. He also forgot to tell you to always stay blessed. Do you like my Iroh accent? Whoa!